Okay, so we're making a video on how you can cast through Google Meet. Okay, so to do this, you're going to need something to write with and something to write on. I know that sounds a bit ridiculous, but it's something that you're going to need to be able to do this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open Google Chrome. You cannot use Firefox. You cannot use Internet Explorer. It has to be Chrome. We have to make Chrome work for us here. So if you're in your county account, this is the screen that should have come up. You should be in your BCPS account in order to do this. All right. So what we're going to do here is see these three dots in the corner? This part you only need to do once. Down here where it says cast, you're going to click that, and it's going to put a little thing up here. Now, it's going to look like it's not working, and that's because it isn't currently. You're going to right click on that, and you're going to first click always show icon, so this thing stays up here and doesn't disappear again. And then you're going to click enable cloud services, and that's what allows different parts of the Google suite to talk to each other. Now, here's the tricky bit. Because of the way that you guys are doing Google Meets, you first have to open your Meet. So we're going to open the Google Meet, and the one that Megan and company tend to use here is Beam Larufo is the name of it. You're going to put in whatever name you normally use, and you're going to start a Meet. And when you join it, it's going to bring you up a screen like this. Okay, now the key here is that in the middle of that screen is a URL that says https meet.google.com. The end of that is what you need to capture. So this is BOE-JEQU-UEG. Now, we're going to go and we're going to have that there. Hi. And now we're going to open up your calendar of all things. So I'm going to do calendar. And we're going to create an event in here. Okay. So I create that event. And I'm going to give it a title. And I'm just going to call this something like Beam Larufo Test. You have to give it some sort of name. And see down here where it says add Google Meet video conferencing, you're going to do that. And then you get this little arrow here, and where this Meet ID is, you're going to do this, and you're going to get rid of the one that's in there, and you're going to put in the one you have. Now, if you note, it's also up here on this tab, so you can just write that in, BOE-JEQU-UEG. And the little green check mark here says that's an existing meeting code, and you can hit save. Now, you're going to open another Meet, okay? But we're going to do this a different way. We're going to go and we're going to start and just double click on that calendar invite. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Let me go back. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to say not double click, but single click, join the Google Meet. And it's going to tell me that I'm already in this call, so now there's going to be two of me. Okay, so I just got out of the other Meet, which is fine. So now there's only one of me, and I'm there. Now, let's talk about why this is critical. What we're going to do in a second here is we're going to open up the video that we want to show. All right, so I'm going to go into this tab. We're going to show something from Schoology. So we're going in here. We're going in there. Megan is typing in her credentials for me. Thank you. And now I'm in Schoology. All right. So she has made a video for her math folks. So she's going to go to course. Going to go to math. There's all her stuff for our remote learning reality. And All right, so she's got this under here. Lesson 1, the digital lesson. And there we go. She's got a link to a video. Yay. And then I hit that link. And we have a video. Okay. Now, I want to cast this video through the Meet. So I go over here, and it's going to say, hey, in the cast tab, there's the test. So it's casting. And if I look over here in the cast, it's now presenting as though it's that video. So if I turn on the video,
For this lesson, we
it gets a little...
are going to talk about customary units of length. So let's take a look at our objective.
now I'm actually
take a moment
in
to read it to yourself.
the cast, and I'm hearing her sound through the cast.
Or phrases that you think will be important.
All right, so let me go back there. I'm going to pause it. Now, you're getting a little bit of like static there, and the only reason why that's happening is because I'm screencasting while other things are happening. But generally speaking, I'm just going to let this play without talking for a second, and I think it should clean itself up.
What you're going to be learning, how you're going to learn it, and why it's important. So as we look through this statement of our objective, the first key word that I see, key word that I see is the word utilize. And what does it mean when we utilize something?
Okay, so one of the keys is to just let it play, okay? The more you do, the more it's going to cause the computer to lag a little because we're using a lot of resources on the computer right now to do this. But I think that gets you the idea. If you want to turn the cast off and get yourself back on the screen, you hit the little blue thing up here, and it says stop casting. And if you look, I go back over to the Meet, and there I am. Hi, I'm the husband. And that's it. So when you're done with that Meet, you just log out, and you're good. So a little bit more complicated than you'd want it to be, but I think we've got something working here. So if you have like YouTube videos or, well, materials that are streaming that you'd like to be able to show, but you want the audio with it, this is a bit of a way to step around the process and get there. If you got questions, ask Megan. She can get to me, and we'll go from there. Thanks.